say what I think, say what I think, say what I think. I'm a complete individualist.
So guys, welcome to the first episode of Raddtimes with Kontrast. After the response from the video Sundays with Kontrast, I decided to try to make this as much of a daily thing as I could make time for. So today's episode, we're going to start where we have to start, and that's talking about fear. Now, a lot of the guys that make videos like this that I look up to are past that threshold of fear. They're on the other side of that. And I'm not quite there yet, and you're working your way there. So now is a really great time to share things that aren't quite anecdotal or aren't quite as romantic. And now people said, well, wait till you get there, then make the videos, but why not? I think this will be beneficial. So on the other side of the threshold is when you've conquered a lot of the fears and the small, medium, and even large things, and they don't hold you back on a day-to-day basis. Now I'm out there trying to do that, but I still live with a lot of fears and anxieties, but I get stronger and stronger each day at keeping ahead of those and not letting them impact me as much. Now sometimes they impact me without me knowing it, and I feel that as well and have to sort that all out. But the main thing that we have to say here is this is all about a process. So no matter if you're here, you're where I'm at, or you're like the other guys, they're still on a process as well. So if you're looking for a place to stop, that never gets there. The credits never roll. This is up, 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 up. And when you find yourself on a plateau, that's not an achievement. That's a dangerous place to be in. So I thought I'd update you guys on just some projects. I know some of you guys have the book, and I'm still working on book 2. It's just a matter of funding for that. We're also shooting a feature-length fight documentary that will debut spring or summer of 2016. And then there's also, Shamanati, the music project with Chaotic Trey, and a lot of things going on. And so right now my focus is the documentary, the music project, and of course, Raddtimes with Kontrast. There's Craig from Praxis. Say what's up, Craig. So that's basically it. Episode 1 of Raddtimes with Kontrast in the Praxis studios with my main man, Craig. And that's it. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, keep this thing going. And I should probably look at the lens instead of the screen. But that's how we figure things out. That's why it's episode 1. But you get to see it organic and raw. So have a rad time. We'll see you on the flip side.
Realizing that it's over. My feelings he couldn't reciprocate till October, but he's the one. I wanna lay my head up on his shoulder and keep it warm because it's just about to get colder. But I said I wouldn't see him, nor would I touch him. He says he misses me much and pursued with sounds of suction through the phone. I tried to hit the dial tone to clear the mess up, a fess up, and say I'll be there soon, just clear rest up. I can't dismiss it, no matter how much I just can't resist it. And now he's telling me he finally wants to be committed. I can't call it. Would I be playing myself to fall for it? Scanning my mind to see how much time I could stall or it could blow up. Other kisses affect like anesthetic. It's never as good as the first time and you never do forget it. Feeling pathetic, but I quote it like someone said it. If you really love it, then you should just let it go. Let it go, let it flow. Move on with your life and act like you know. Been on my last breath, been between life and death, but I gotta let it go. Can't deal with the stress, I let it go. Let it go, let it flow. Move on with your life and just act like you know. Been on my last breath, been between life and death, but I gotta let it go. Can't deal with the stress. 3 times this year I've seen my people go to violent action that could have been avoided without negative instigation. Going off at the mouth with foul verbal interaction, inevitably ending up with 1 or more gunshot patients. I guess it's not a virtue anymore, and scores gotta be settled with steel or real, ain't living in the flesh and bone feel. But 18 feet of soil was dug out, 3 brothers' lives was struck out, cause you wanted to be down, and without catching a body you stuck out. Hey, what goes around is ultimately what you give. Sometimes good people and bad things make, sometimes you death befits the way you live. I give my life to bring back family and friends, but I don't control that. I know that mine's precious till the end. I leave my life course to the greater knowledge of the Creator, and if it's time to go, I won't hold back. I'll just let it go, let it flow. If it's meant to come back, then it shall do so. Let it go, let it flow. Move on with your life and act like you know. Been on my last breath, been between life and death, but I gotta let it go. Can't deal with the stress, I let it go. Let it go, let it flow. Move on with your life and just act like you know. Been on my last breath, been between life and death, but I gotta let it go. Can't deal with the the stress. At 13, I watched ghetto gold turn to green. I get crushed due to some dramatical street scene. When all my peoples like to wild out, wearing the low style out. One night we stood in front of home base, watched the club file out. Mad people started running, that was the end of funnin'. One nigga standing, B-boy stands, holding his gun and started shooting. Polluting the curbside with shells, yelling, bugging out cause someone stepped on his gazelles or Asics. Whatever it was, money's beef was basic. It's tragic the way the people taking anger and misplace it now. Mad at my people's wearing scars and stitches, cause niggas choose to play the role of acting like bitches. Don't take it hard if it's not, you act like you know. And all that unnecessary shit, just let it go. Let it go, let it flow. Move on with your life and act like you know. Been on my last breath, been between life and death, but I gotta let it go, can't deal with the stress. I let it go, let it go, let it flow. Move on with your life and just act like you know. Been on my last breath, been between life and death, but I gotta let it go, can't deal with the stress.